Local weather app from the App Store today. Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
It's 18 minutes after noon, and we've got ourselves a pretty good-looking afternoon if you can stand the wind, because that wind is going to be fierce at times, gusts better than 30 miles an hour. So pretty impressive to say the least, but it's nice to get back into the warmth. I mean, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, you know what, it's getting a little too warm too fast. We could use more days in the 70s. Well, we're going to get those next week. In fact, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are looking pretty delightful for the most part anyway. Let's take a look outside right now. It's downtown Evansville, of course, from Fifth Third Bank, looking out toward the river. And now we transition to the backyard where if you look closely, you can see those trees in the foreground getting jostled about by the wind that is in play out there today. That's our Heads Construction Tower cam shot from the backyard. Let's take a look at the numbers at the airport. 79 degrees. We've got a wind southwest. Look at that, sustained 24 miles an hour. We're going to be in that 15 to 25 mile per hour range sustained. Again, gusts better than 30 miles an hour. There is a lake wind advisory out for the entire tri-state. All right, temperature-wise, we've got an 80 to the north in Vincennes, got an 81 to the south in Madisonville. Look at these 80s now. Owensboro, Calhoun, and Dixon all clocking in with 80, and I think almost all of us, if not all of us, will be in the 80s for a high today. I mean, look, even as far north as Lagodi, it's 75 degrees, 79 in Flora, and 78 degrees in Fairfield. Some warmer air working its way in from the southwest. And wind speed wise, you can see, wow, look at all these 20s on the board. 24 here in town, 23 miles an hour Henderson, 21 in both Morganfield and Dixon. We've got 28 miles an hour sustained wind in Madisonville, so some very windy conditions going on out there. All right, 3, 2, 1, funky! Today's funky fruit, strawberry legs. He's got white shoes on too. That is really pretty cool. You know, that is a neat little deal. That's one of those strawberries though. It's a funky one. Now remember we had the lobster clawberries yesterday, which was pretty cool. Those look good to eat. This one, I don't know. This might need to be ripened just a little bit more, but still very cool. It's definitely funky. Emmett Meserve grew that one. It is now strawberry season. So we're starting, that's really the start of funky fruit season really for the most part, because now people are pulling stuff out of their gardens. It's not something to pulling out of a tater bag in the middle of winter. Anyway, well, yeah, that's what it is. Live first warning Doppler radar. Got a few showers and thunder showers just off to our northwest and not impacting the tri-state right now. Let's zoom in a little closer. Here's our northwest corner, Clay County. And right along, looks like US 40 there and I-70, we've got ourselves a little bit of action, but that's again outside the tri-state. Most of that is going to stay well to our north. Got a little bit of a Boeing line there cutting across Indiana, just north of Terre Haute and moving toward Indianapolis. So looks like they could be seeing some fairly strong winds with that one. As we take a look at Future Tracker, kind of time things out. Again, we have an isolated severe threat really north and west of Evansville now. It's been extended down a little bit farther to the south and to the east by the Storm Prediction Center. I'll show you the parameters on that here in a second. But a mix of sun and clouds this afternoon. Really not expecting much of anything this afternoon. We might see a stray shower or thunder shower popping up west of the Wabash, but our future tracker's not even indicating that until really later on this evening. And as we go through the night, some bigger thunderstorms off to our north and west are going to be firing up. You can see at 2 o'clock here we've got a thunderstorm that's popped up here in Clay County. So we've got that activity. And then we've got a Boeing line that'll be moving in from the west. And that is going to be where we actually have our severe weather threat if it holds together. Now we've seen different runs where it holds together and it doesn't hold together. So we've been basically back and forth on this, but it looks like it could. And if it does, it's going to be a damaging wind threat that we have. I don't really see a tornado threat with this. Don't even see really a large hail threat for us here in the tri-state. Looks like that'll be just outside the tri-state to the northwest. But at the same time, it's out there in an isolated threat, and that's going to be overnight headed toward daybreak tomorrow. And as we go through the day tomorrow, just basically scattered showers and thunder showers for our Friday. So in spots, we're going to get some heavier pockets of rain. But for most of us, though, we're going to have some long breaks in between this rain. And as we see rolling into Saturday night, still a lot of clouds in play. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, really kind of carbon copy days here. It's going to be an unsettled pattern, scattered showers and thunder showers, really all 3 days. Rainfall amounts, they're going to vary widely. Some areas are going to get a lot more, obviously with a pop-up shower thunderstorm or scattered shower and thunderstorm activity that's out there. Again, north and west of Evansville, we have an isolated severe threat. It's a level 1 threat for damaging winds. Really don't see, again, any type of large hail threat and any tornado threat. And really even the tornado threat closer to St. Louis doesn't look like it's that big of a threat. But anyway, that's out until 7 o'clock tomorrow. Here's my forecast for today. Low to mid 80s for a high with a mix of sunshine and clouds. Yeah, a few showers and thunder showers could pop pop mainly to the west out there, but the better chance for rain is going to come overnight. And the windy and warm, I'd say 15 to 25, gusts better than 30 miles an hour as far as the wind goes, but from the south-southwest to warm us up. We hit 82 is what I'm calling it for a high today, with more sunshine than what we're going to see over the next 3 days, but it is going to be warm Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Highs are still going to be around 80, even with the extra cloud cover in play and also those scattered showers and thunder showers in play too. As we head into next week, looking a whole lot better though, with some sunshine, plenty of it too, Monday and especially Tuesday and Wednesday. Low to mid 70s for highs next week. Gretchen, really some good looking days. And even lows, as low as we get a cold front moving in, we're still only dropping down into the low 50s for lows. So you can tell summertime is starting to move back into the picture.
Now, okay, we were talking earlier about the song The Heat Is On.
The Heat Is On.
Yeah, by Glenn Frey, correct?
Absolutely.
Did you prefer Glenn Frey from the Eagles or Don Henley from the Eagles?
I prefer Timothy B. Schmidt from the Eagles. I can't tell you why.
Oh, that's a good song.
That was my favorite Eagles song right there.
I'm going with Don. I'm going with Don. Going with Don.
All right.
Still ahead. Pet of the day. It's next.